Good evening. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Dear Madam Adam. It's good to be back. It's been a while. I was not feeling well for a while. Excuse me, as I talk about it. I wasn't feeling good for a while there, and ended up back in the hospital again, and a whole shenanigan of things. So it is nice to be back. Yes, I'm doing much better now. Feeling much better. Yes, thank you, chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, things are doing well. Things are looking up. How did you get tangled in this, Orzo? Come here. All right. How long in the hospital? I was in the hospital for 3 days, I think. Yeah. It was a repeat of some things that happened in December with me that were kind of scary. And yeah, so doing much better now, though. Feeling good. Happy to be back. Happy to be on the mend. And we're going to do some reads today. I've got some emails for us to answer. And of course, the text line is open as listed in the description. But if you're hanging out, make sure you hit the thumbs up button for me. It does me really good. There's 9 people on the live. Only 2 of you have done so. So make sure you do that. Make sure you don't just heart, make sure you actually hit the thumbs up. That helps me out a lot with views and things. I'm newly monetized on YouTube, which is great. So make sure you support. I would appreciate it. Thank you much. Let's get started, shall we? I've got an email here to answer. It says, Dear Madam Adam, my name is CB. I'm from Ireland, and I love watching the replay of your live on YouTube on Monday evening. And I always try to join your Insta lives when I can. Thanks so much for your content and your insight. I'm hooked. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I wanted to ask for your help with the reading, please. I'm on the cusp of quitting a job in IT for a new career in health and fitness industry. I've got my qualifications and I'm ready to go. I'm just finding it hard to cut ties with my 9-to-5, regular salaried, secure job. It's like I'm waiting for the perfect time. And frankly, I'm a bit scared at the prospect. Any advice from the cards about taking the next steps or anything I should look out for? Thanks so much. All the best. Absolutely. This is always a difficult thing to leap. The leap is a difficult thing, but eventually what happens is the two things that seem manageable and able to do together, they become harder and harder and harder to prioritize one versus the other. But yeah, I mean, you already described it really well, CB, that it's your regular secure job. So So yeah, let's see what we have here. We crave familiarity, and we crave security. So, why would you want to leave the secure, familiar thing? You didn't say anything really negative about the IT job. So I'm not really sure why we're leaving, or why we're on the cusp of quitting. I'm not sure what the problem is with the IT job, unless it's, unless it's just not fulfilling anymore, but pursuing something in health and fitness is probably going to be more rewarding for you, I would imagine. Yes. Yeah, we're being deceptive. You have a 7 of Swords here, so we're being deceptive of ourselves and waiting for the perfect time. There's no such thing as the perfect time. King of Cups energy, you have to lead with compassion and love, and trust yourself, and know that you're going to be trailblazing new and exciting things for you. And High Priestess energy as well. High Priestess energy is symbolic of what it means to read tarot, and to look inward on ourselves. So there is a need for a little bit of soul search. There is a need for, a look inward, and is this really what you want? Is this health and fitness journey really what you want? And if so, it's kind of time to act like it. We're running with swords, and we need to be careful. We don't want to rush, obviously. We don't want to be hasty, but yeah, this is your hermit's journey. This is you finding your path through the darkness. You're going to have to, you need to leap at some point to begin anew. Stress, anxiety, insomnia is going to be there, but you should see we need to look at the work that you've already done. We need to look at the things that have already transpired. We need to look at, the qualifications that you've earned. That took time and work and energy, and we need to see that, so sooner than later, my love, stress is going to still remain. It's just going to be different stress now. So we have to kind of make peace with that a little bit. Page of Pentacles. As I said, look at the results of the hard work. It's starting to pay off in a major way. Take the opportunity. There's no such thing as a perfect time. It's a myth, an illusion, does not exist. So that's what I've got for you, my love. CB, I hope you resonate when you watch the replay. Thank you so much for writing in. Welcome in if you were just joining us. That was our first email for the evening. We've got a few more to do as well. But before we do that, I'm going to continue to shuffle for a second and catch up on some stuff. Let's see. Yesterday was Dustin's birthday, which was really lovely. We spent the day at Universal walking around, seeing shows. It is Florida, so it is a really, really, really hot summer down here. So didn't really drink much, mostly just kind of hydrated and saw some shows and walked around and enjoyed the scenery. We looked at all of the new things for Halloween Horror Nights that are already up. They've already got up some set pieces. Halloween Horror Nights starts in late August, so it's coming up very soon. This year, Mickey's Not So Scary Party, the Disney party, starts on August 15th, all very early this year, which my husband was cast in. So I will be vlogging and documenting the opening night festivities and making a video about it. So that's exciting and something for you all to look forward to if you're interested in the Disney Halloween party energy. But yeah, yesterday we walked around Universal. We got dinner, hung out with friends. He ran into a bunch of people that he knew, which was lovely to see people out and about. And then last night we went out to a local gay bar. We went to Savoy, which is a really fun club. We tipped all of our favorite dancers and saw some boys in their underwear and, you know, had a good time. So a great day. Definitely feeling the spooky vibe. There's some new movies out too, or coming out that I want to see. There's a new one called Together that looks really bizarre that I really want to date night Dustin and go see together. And another one called Weapons, I think, which is about kids. The trailer is interesting on that one as well. So we're feeling the spooky vibes, you know, as always with me, but getting ready, we're gearing up for Halloween Horror Nights. We are definitely ready for that. Looking forward to some new movies. Speaking of horror, I got a new deck in the mail from a creator that I can't wait to share with you all here on YouTube from Emily Tibet. Their horror tarot that they sent me. Really excited to bust this open. It's still in the wrapping and everything, but another horror tarot for me to unpack. Emily wrote me a little note and said, hope you enjoy this deck. It's been about 15 months in the making. And even though a queer horror tarot deck is a bit niche, I trust it will find an audience soon, thanks to you. And I hope so. I hope to help with that for sure. But queer horror is right up my alley. So very excited to share that with you all and give it a gander very soon. So yeah, other than that, it's been just trying to navigate my anxiety on a day-to-day in a new way. I'm having to make some adjustments after my hospital stay to my lifestyle. I had to have a pretty serious heart-to-heart with my doctor, and yeah, so I'm working on navigating my anxiety on a daily basis in new ways, and it's been very difficult and eye-opening, I would say. It's reacquainting me with my strength, I think, is a big part of it. Seeing that I can, and that I'm capable of navigating and not letting the anxiety win all the time is really what it is. Normally, my tactic is self-soothe and numb. That has been my typical way of pushing through. And with my recent stay in the hospital and some new developments, it's just not an option anymore for me to numb myself the way that I might have previously. So back in therapy more regularly and doing much better now. So I am feeling good. And I'm just ready for some spooky shit, guys. I'm just ready for the horror season, the spooky season to kick around. I'm so over the summer. It is way too hot. I need these kids to get back to school and to get out of my theme parks. And speaking of back to school, Speaking of back to school, I mentioned this a little bit on one of my lives recently, but for the month of August and September, the Madam Adam philanthropy charity nights, Monday nights, stuff like that, those are going to be dedicated towards teachers. So I've already got a couple of people that have sent me some messages, but I am looking for Title I teachers that have a classroom wish list. I'm looking for you. And what I plan to do is to share your classroom wish list on my socials to give it more attention and traction so that you can get the things that you need in your classroom. Monday nights are going to be designated to these things as well. I'm going to find a way to, or find an organization perhaps that we can raise money with. But I'm also going to be putting in my Instagram story periodically, perhaps once a week, maybe more than that, some teacher wish lists. So if you would like to support a teacher, or if you are a Title I school teacher and you would like to send me the link to your classroom wish list, I will, please send it to dearmadamadam@gmail.com. Okay? How does that sound, chat? It's the least we can do, right? I mean, I know we're not able to do as much as we would like sometimes. And since I have a large platform, I want to do my part, but at the same time, I also want it to be fair. I want it to be the right thing. So yeah. Okay. So August and September is about teachers. August and September is about education, school supplies, and that kind of thing. So thank you all in advance for your philanthropy. But I'm looking specifically for Title I teachers, teachers at Title I schools, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully a share of a wish list can go a long way. So we'll see what happens. All right. All right, let's get to some of these emails, shall we? I've got one here from Naomi, who wrote really simply, "Thank you for the opportunity to get a reading. Just looking forward to watching and giving some raw and look forward to watching you give love and raw truth." You got it, baby. Let me see what I've got for you today, Naomi. Hi, there you are. Glad you're watching. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. All right. Wham, bam, pow. All right, my love. You got a couple pentacles and a wand here in the middle. Knight of Pentacles energy suggests that it's time for stillness, time for you to be in the moment. Thank you, Naomi. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're obsessed with me. Well, you have great taste. Knight of Pentacles energy suggests some stillness. We need to be in the present. We need to be in the moment and try to remember that the best way to see the journey that lies ahead is to be in the moment. That's why, so that you can see where you're at um, um, with better perspective. Page of Wands energy as well suggests that there is a need for a rekindling of passion in you. This is a good time for nostalgia. This is a good time for you to revisit something that used to light you up, that used to make you feel good, that used to give you direction and passion, and see if it still resonates with you today. Ace of Pentacles energy, though, new opportunities come your way, new seeds to be planted. But only once you've taken some time to think about where you're at, can you really see where you're going, right? So it's like you need to take some time for you and make sure that you are holding your passionate candle to this day. So take the first step. That first step is really where it's at, you know? Does that make sense, Naomi? What do you think? Stillness, rekindling passion, taking that first step. Yeah. Oh, good. You're very welcome. Perfection. Amazing. We got a text on the line. Let's see what this says. This is from a 703 number. Hey, bestie, I wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you. I matched with someone on Tinder who asked me out. I haven't responded because I'm scared, but will the cards say this is a way to move on from Mr. Death Stare Scorpio? Thank you. Interesting. Haven't responded because you're scared, and we're hoping this is maybe a move on from Mr. Death Stare Scorpio. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, they're just as scared as you. You know, meeting new people, matching with someone is a little intimidating, and online dating is just so impersonal to me. Yeah, this is a move on. Chariot energy, victory, propulsion, movement from what? From this, moving away from this. So that's great. I will say though that you're gonna make a mountain out of a molehill. You're gonna make this so much bigger than it really is. You've got this 10 of Wands here. You're overstressing it. You're making it bigger than it needs to be. Just go on a date. Just go to dinner. Go get a drink. Go get coffee. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with meeting somebody. You know, it doesn't have to work out. It doesn't have to be your next relationship per se, but the Chariot doesn't lie and suggests that this could be someone that you could run off with, you know, or someone that you could be with, and travel together or go places together, have adventures together is a potential for this. So you're making mountains out of molehills, baby. We're making it way too big. Way too big. We're getting tunnel vision here. Don't put all of your eggs into one basket. Okay? Don't be scared. Go. Look cute. Get dressed up and go. Let's have some fun. You know? And thank you for texting. I really appreciate you. The text line is open if anybody would like to text a question. 352-346-9972. Again, that is 352-346-9972 if you would like to text a question in for me. Are we having a good time, chat? Are we having a good live? I hope so. Yes. Very good. Thank you again for being here. And notice the new scenery, the new setup. We've rearranged our living situation a little bit. And I realized that I was feeling very, very, very cooped up in my office in my little corner. So we moved me out here, and I feel I'm in our sunroom, or which would normally be the dining room in this apartment, but I'm in our living room. Like my kitchen's right there, my living room is right there. So I'm in a much more open air space, and it feels better to me. So I hope you're enjoying the greenery and all of that. So let's see what else we've got on the email docket. All right. This one is from Amber. Hello, gorgeous. I'm moving from Arizona to Kissimmee. Welcome. In a couple weeks, and would love to know what the vibe around this new chapter is, and if there's anything that I need to know moving forward. So excited. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome to Kissimmee. I hope you're ready for the heat and the tourism. This is a move on in a lot of ways. 8 of Cups energy. This is a move on. This is a first step into a larger world. It's it's moving on from old toxic things. Empress energy here for you. There's new ideas of wellness and personal fulfillment. 2 of Swords. It's the thing to remember is practicality. Logical decisions need to ensue, not emotional ones. We need to kind of block out the noise of some feelings sometimes. With relocating, there's a lot of logistics that can kind of make you feel like you might have done the wrong thing, or that you're not, that you made a mistake somehow. You know what I mean? So it's important that we remain practical, you know, and we don't let the small stuff kind of get in our way. What am I sitting on? Oh, I got a new cushion. It's being funky. So yeah, Amber, I think it looks great. I think it looks like there's a lot of wellness here for you. There's new ways for you to nurture and take care of yourself in Kissimmee. Remember the practicality, and that you're moving on from old lifestyles into new chapters. So it looks lovely. Yeah, Knight of Wands energy. Trailblaze your passion, and don't be afraid to seek help if it's needed as well, you know? And again, welcome. I hope to see you at the park sometime. All right, let's see here. Next, subject line, doggy tarot damage. Oh, there's pictures. Oh, there's proof. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Dear Madam, I'm a professional pet sitter, and I'm currently house sitting a dog named Buddy. That is Buddy for everyone to see. There's Buddy. Well, he got mad at me for leaving him alone for a little bit, like an hour or two. I thought he only got to the box of my standard tarot deck, but I noticed a day later that my special Hell of a Tarot, which is a major arcana only deck, is damaged. I thought it was weird that Buddy went after my tarot cards out of any of my other belongings that I left out. The regular deck is okay. He just ripped off the top of the box, but he bit through my fancy deck. Do you think this means something? Picture of the culprit is handiwork included for tax. So there's the top of the Rider-Waite deck that's been chewed, right? And then here is, oh, well, that doesn't look that bad, Stella. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad to me. What do you think, chat? That doesn't look that bad. It looks like it's a little mangled, you know. It doesn't look that bad. Do I think it means something? Well, I think he knows how to get the fuck under your skin. I think we can agree that. I think we can agree on that he knows how to get you. Do I think it means something? Not in particular. Not really. Maybe we need to house our cards differently, you know? Yes, I bet there's some emotional damage for sure. It's got to have that sentimental twinge, you know what I'm saying? That hurts. But I don't see a need to replace. I mean, it kind of gives them a little seasoning, you know? It kind of gives them a little love. It kind of gives them a little wear and tear, you know? But maybe we need a different house for our cards, you know? Jameli was like that too for a while, where she would chew on things. Yes, you. She looked up like me. Or she would grab boxes of cards off of my shelves when I'm not looking, and she would like play with them like she was going to start chewing on them and stuff like that. So yeah, I just had to house them differently and put them in other things. I don't know. Let's pull a card or two about it. Let's see what we got. Does it mean anything? Yes, the dog hates tarot. It's actually a warlock in disguise and was trying to stop you from reading cards. Just kidding. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Maybe get another deck. The Ace of Wands is the lighting of the match. Maybe this will light a fire under you to get a new deck or a new box for your deck or a new home for your deck. What do you guys think an Ace of Wands would mean in a situation like this? The Tower and the Star in pretty good condition. Judgment and the World aren't too bad either. Good. Yeah, I think maybe they just might need a new home. But Ace of Wands is what I've got. What do you all think that means? Maybe it's time for a funeral. Maybe it's time for a funeral fire for the deck. If you really feel like it's ruined and it's kind of over, and You know, it's kind of, maybe it deters you from wanting to use it anymore. Maybe it's time to set the deck ablaze, you know, and let it go and get a new one. That's an idea. But only if you feel that you can't use it, you know, if you feel that it's kind of tainted your usage of it, then maybe a spiritual release. Oh, Jasmine, I like that. Ace could mean maybe you'll get an urge to make a new home for a deck, like crochet a bag or something. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm not sure if you're ready to part with it. You know what I mean? But if you are, maybe a funeral fire is something to think about. What else in the chat here? Don't feel like it's completely ruined. I was just sad that this beautiful deck that an artist created got damaged, but it's good to know that this isn't the end of this deck. I was thinking of cleansing it. Yes, this could be an incense stick. Yeah, absolutely. Cleansing it with some incense and smoke. Good deal. I like that. Maybe Buddy wants a reading. Thank you for writing in, Stella. The reading for Buddy. What the fuck is your problem? Cards. You know what I mean? Very good. Much love to you. Thanks for writing in. All right. Next up, I have Jenna. Hey, madam, I'm about to be sending in my birthday cameo request in a few weeks. Thank you very much. Cameos are still on sale for those of you that are interested. In the meantime, what advice do you have for creative business owners facing financial instability at this time? Hello, I too am a creative business owner facing financial instability at this time. A lot of things that I hope to accomplish this year have been put on hold thanks to my mental health and my medical issues that I've had come up. So financially, we are not exactly solid as of late. So I resonate with you as well. Thank you for all you do, and don't forget, take care of yourself. You're worth it. Oh, thank you, Jenna. What is my advice for creative business owners facing financial instability at this time? Remain creative. Yeah, remain creative. You have to be creative in not just what you do and what your business is, but also in how you run that business. And we have to be creative in how we advertise ourselves and what we're putting out. So my I guess, yeah, my main piece of advice is to remain creative and remember what you do. You know, remember what you do. As an example, I'm just going to use myself as an example, but tarot is a luxury. Tarot is not something that anyone needs per se. It is very much a luxury item, and I need to remember that and to remain creative in what I put out and how I present my business and how I attract clientele and things like that. So So yeah, I guess that's my advice, is to remain creative, so that creative in how you go about your business, and not just the things that what your business is, you know. Also, yeah, make your moves in silence. You're protected at this time. There's always other options. There's always something. There's always another choice. There's always another idea. There's always something new. There's always an avenue to pursue. So don't be afraid to make moves in silence, business owners. Don't be afraid to try something new. Okay? Excellent. Let's see. This one is for Rachel. Good evening and well wishes. I am writing in because I have been extremely overwhelmed and anxious of all the changes happening in my life right now. I feel like every single ball of life is up in the air, between life, death, career changes, weddings, and moving, all happening at once. Do what you can with that for a reading, please. Yes. Absolutely. That's a lot. There's a lot of balls in the air, Rachel. Very understandable that you're overwhelmed. Super understandable. All right. In a nutshell, things will work out. I know it's probably hard to believe or see that, but you do have a 10 of Pentacles here. So all those balls in the air should turn into abundant opportunities, and everything should fall into place in a way that is abundant for you. Queen of Pentacles energy, though, you need to see that the common denominator of all of these things is you. And you always figure it out. You always manage to make it work. You got to practice gratitude. You got to practice gratitude from the inside out. Gratitude for you, your resilience, your work ethic, your steadfastness, your ability to see love in others, your ability to have this kind of awareness, to know that you're overwhelmed and all of that. You know, some people just push through or lash out at others or something like that. The biggest thing that I have for you, Rach, is to make sure that you've got the right people around you. 6 of Cups. It's important that you have the right support system at this time. Some people maybe don't deserve access to you. Some people are maybe not able to provide you with support that you need at this time. But as I call it, an audit of your heartstrings. We might want to reevaluate who is in our life and how much access they have to you. Okay? So all the love you give out, make sure that you call upon it when you need it from others as well. And those that are reluctant or hesitant or unable to provide might need to move down the totem pole. Okay? But everything should work out. Good. I'm glad. You are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for writing in. We've got about another 15 minutes or so. I've got a couple more emails. Let's see. From a woman. I had a recovery memory from 19 years ago where I missed the direct passing of a paternal grandmother. And in the intervening years, there's been a systematic unraveling now visible and traceable by my lived experience of her energy and life and quality receding from the realized lives and conditions of myself, siblings, relationships, expression. She was a figurehead. Can this loss and major uncovering of her pattern at all find remedy or re-enlivening in present and future? Thanks. I know it's a heavy, strange one and may be entirely beyond the brevity within your tarot reading. Yeah, that's interesting. Loss and major uncovering of a pattern find remedy in the present and future. Great question. The awareness of it is the first thing. Page of Pentacles energy, the awareness of the pattern, this eye-opening is it's like you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, you know? At all find remedy or re-enlivening in present and future. It's going to take time. Knight of Cups energy. It's going to take time. But there is a hopeful future on the horizon. Three of Wands energy. Now that we're aware, we can plan. Now that we're aware, we can have action. Now that we're aware, we can do things about it. Yeah, I would say so. What I have is that there are things to celebrate in the future, that there are things to look forward to, joys, people around the home and hearth that are able to engage, mended relationships, maybe a gathering of siblings, things like that. But there is a hope for celebration in the future. So we're aware of it now. We have to take it with a grain of salt. We have to take things as they come. It's a slow and steady emotional journey. It's a rise and fall of belief and accomplishment and progress and bad days. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mix of both, that we have to rise and fall as we move forward. I see positivity though. I see possibility and a hopeful look forward. So it does look good to me. But it is going to be a hermit journey for sure. There's a need for teamwork as well. It's going to be a process. Maybe this is something that we can come together on as well, that it doesn't have to be just you. It's not an isolated thing. But remember, this year is 2024. It's a 9. 2025 is a 9, sorry. Going back in time. It is a 9 this year, so it is a hermit year. It is the year of finding our path through the darkness, the year of finding our way. So again, I think the awareness is the biggest thing, and that should allow and create hope. Will resources ever find me, or will it always just be breadcrumbs? They don't find you, you find them. You seek out resources, not the other way around. Fix that. You have it fucked up. You go to the library. The library doesn't go to you. Do you know what I mean? The breadcrumbs are just what you're accepting. You're taking these trails of little things, but you have to go fucking get it. You have to go seek out resources. It's like the helpline isn't going to be, hi, do you need help? No, you have to call us. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. Kara, what's a general vibe of relationship, openness and collaboration, and creativity, manifestation, potency coming through from your perspective and pulse? This is confusing. What's a general vibe of relationship and creativity, manifestation? Relationship with what? I'm confused. Like, what do you mean exactly, Kara? Can you put it in the chat for me? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, just what's the pulse of the cards for me presently? I love when people are like, can I get a general reading about my relationship and work and career and, you know, just whatever you've got. I'm like, can you just let me do it? You know what I mean? So just something general, right? Just whatever's going on for you. Gotcha. Honey, you worked really hard. You're tunnel visioning lately, you know? It seems like we're tunnel visioning. Ten of Wands energy. We lost sight of some things. Passionate success comes with stress, babe. It is a direct result. How much you care, the level of stress you endure. So the Sun and the Four of Wands, it's time to lighten up, have some fun, smile, do something that lights you up, makes you happy. Find something to celebrate. Celebrate that it's Sunday. I don't care, you know, but we need to find something that something that's gonna put a light in you, you know. The stress will be there. The stress will be there. The work will be there. Life is for living. It's time to have some fun. We need a good time in a dark time, you know. I hope that resonates. Yeah, you're welcome. Those are the emails I've got. We got about 5 minutes left. Before I wrap up, I did want to mention that private sessions are still on a summer sale. So jump on that if you are interested. 30-minute sessions with me are only $50, which is a new low price for me. And hour-long sessions are my 111, I believe. And those are my zodiac reads. So, but sessions are on sale for now. Cameos as well are on sale. Merch is still on the website as well. Yeah, you got lots of options. Lots and lots of options. Don't forget, for the month of August and September, we are focusing our charity on teachers. Yes, that's right. Focusing our energy on teachers. So I will be accepting teacher wish lists or classroom wish lists from teachers at Title I schools. And I'll be sharing their wish lists in my story and on my socials to get more traction and hopefully more help for them. So if you know anybody, if you know a teacher in a Title I school that has a wish list that could use some help, email me, dearmadamadam@gmail.com. I'd love to help. Me too, Karina. We had a great session today. Yes. Yes, it is the least we can do. We've been raising money for Trans Lifeline for the past couple months. We're going to pay it forward to some teachers in the month of August and September. Those 2 months are going to be all about education. So, yeah, we're going to do paid reads tonight. Paid reads tonight around 10 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, looking forward to it. Well, that's what I've got for you all. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Dear Madam Adam. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. And I hope to see you guys in an hour for some paid reads on my socials. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I hope to see you next week. Be kind to yourselves. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye. Have a great day.